This is the world's most expensive mud. It is known as the Bolong and Feng Chu of the clay world, and it's no joke. You can't trade 1 ton of it with a pound of gold. However, its composition is just cigarette ash. To restore it, it takes a full 2 years. First, split a bamboo tube in half and embed a porcelain bowl in it. That's the cheapest and most practical cigarette ash collector, but the collected cigarette ash is no ordinary ash. It's the trace of pure tung oil burning. To ensure the purity of the tung oil, each time a thin layer of cigarette ash forms, it needs to be promptly collected, avoiding it from falling into the oil lamp to affect the quality of subsequent ash. Hence, one must pay constant attention to the collector. However, the obtained cigarette ash cannot be used directly. It first needs to pass through a fine sieve to filter out impurities. The finer ash will fall into the water. Then it needs to be washed again with clean water. After stirring, it goes through a night of settling, and the impurities will sink to the bottom. The essence is then scooped out from the top. It also requires more than a year of air drying to ensure that the produced Huishao ink won't crack. Real, valuable Huishao ink needs to be mixed with a series of expensive auxiliary materials which are even more costly than gold. A small amount of deer glue and oxbone glue are put into a bowl, heated to form colloids on a high-temperature steamer. During this time, precious medicinal ingredients like pearls, musk, and snake bile are ground into powder and mixed with an appropriate amount of gold foil. This not only makes the Huishao ink more luxurious and radiant, but also gives it a mysterious touch. The cigarette ash, which has been air-dried for a year, is then mixed with the medicinal powder. After thorough stirring with a wooden stick, previously prepared colloid is added. This creates a lump of black and shiny ink paste. However, good Yuazu ink needs to be pounded tens of thousands of times. Only through such pounding can the air be thoroughly removed from the ink and bring out its flexibility to further enhance the richness of the ink's color. Then, the appropriate amount of ink paste is filled into the prepared mold and pressed and shaped using a stone roller. Only then does a piece of Huishao ink take shape. But these ink sticks cannot be used directly. They need to be air-dried for more than half a year. This process not only dries and shapes the ink stick, but also improves its storage performance and enhances the quality of the ink color. After sufficient time, a piece of precious Huishao ink worth its weight in gold is finally completed. The ink is rich in color and the strokes flow like lacquer. Books written with it, without any accidents, can last for thousands of years without fading.